In the annals of American justice, few cases have sparked as much controversy as the plight of Kenneth Eugene Smith. His story, a chilling tale of a botched execution, raises pressing questions about the nature of justice and the limits of human rights. In the 1980s, Smith was convicted for a murder-for-hire plot, leading to the death of Elizabeth Sennett. His sentence, the ultimate penalty of death, was carried out in a manner as grim as the crime itself. Strapped to a gurney for hours, executioners attempted and failed to administer a lethal injection. Unable to find a suitable vein, the execution was halted, marking the third failed execution in Alabama's history. This saga did not end there. The state of Alabama, undeterred by these chilling events, sought to set a new date for Smith's execution. This time, however, they proposed a different method: nitrogen hypoxia, an untested procedure involving suffocation due to a lack of oxygen. Despite being a method permitted in Alabama, Oklahoma, and Mississippi, no state had attempted this before, rendering Smith a guinea pig in a grim experiment. In an unprecedented turn of events, a federal judge granted Alabama permission to carry out this execution, despite objections from Smith's lawyers who argued the method was cruel and experimental. Now, Smith, one of the only two known execution survivors in the U.S., faces the death penalty once again, this time via a method untried and untested. This brings us to the heart of the controversy surrounding Kenneth Smith's case. Is it just to subject a man to the death penalty twice? Does this not constitute a form of double jeopardy, a violation of one's rights? And what of the untested nature of the execution method? Is it humane to use a man's life as a testing ground for such a procedure? These questions, among others, form the crux of the debate surrounding Smith's case. The key points to remember are as follows. Firstly, Smith was convicted for a murder-for-hire plot in the 1980s. His first execution attempt was botched due to the inability to find a suitable vein for lethal injection. Secondly, Alabama is seeking to carry out a second execution, this time using an untested method called nitrogen hypoxia. This decision has been approved by a federal judge, despite objections from Smith's lawyers. Finally, the case raises profound questions about the nature of justice, the limits of human rights, and the ethics of capital punishment. In conclusion, the case of Kenneth Smith serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and controversies that can arise in the pursuit of justice. One can only hope that it sparks a broader conversation about the nature of punishment and the value of human life.